I didn't get to make a Mega Halucha reaction video because I was traveling. However, during that travel, I got this, which may seem like a boring old camo hat, but it becomes very fascinating when you learn that I found it in the bottom of a river. It was camouflage and I still found it. Shower me with praise, please. Anyways, Pokemon meme review.
Leave your entries in the subreddit Pokefans. Now watch submissions in the next episode. ASPITPIAY.
Greetings, Pokefans! Michael here, and welcome to the newest episode of ASPITPIAY. At some point in the past, I asked you. My monthly series where I react to submissions on my subreddit and a curated slideshow. And since most of those submissions are memes, the alternate name for this series is Pokemon Meme Review. But before we dive into the memes, I have a mission for however many of you decide you want to do this. And that mission is to create and post short form content of my content. This can be clips, montages, new edits of my stuff, totally original content that references mine, etc. As long as it's not just like taking my full videos and then uploading them in parts. There are people who do that, and I do not like that they do that. I'm requesting that you do this because I want to add a short form video segment to Meme Review, to this series. Short form videos are just such a massive part of the internet, and it would be a great medium to use to engage with all of you and thus improve the series. And also I want to watch them. I'm only gonna react to ones that are specific to me and my content though. General Pokemon short form videos, those are great and I might make other videos reacting to those, but for this series, general Pokemon stuff is just gonna be too broad and numerous to parse through. So for me to find yours, post them with the hashtag MandJTV on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts, and I will do my best to find them. Additionally, having more of my stuff out there in the short form space will help grow and cultivate my audience and help people find me, and thus help me do this for longer. I've discovered some of my favorite creators through TikTok. I want to do a better job of posting my own stuff to the various short form platforms, but also a lot of times I feel like the fans do a better job of picking out the best moments than the creators do. If you decide to make any of these videos, please keep any money that TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube send you. You're doing a really nice thing for me. You're helping improve this series. You're helping expand my brand. And I'm incredibly grateful to you. So it would be crazy for me to be a Scrooge about the money that these videos earn. I hope to see some of your videos next month, but now let's dive in to the memes. Fighting type is a spectrum. My Little Pony, effing Rey Mysterio. This was flagged as no artist credited, but I did find the original artist, and that is Kyle Dove here, who somehow made a sprite of Mega Halucha extremely quickly, and I am so impressed. Also, I have a confession to make. I saw the Rey Mysterio comparisons and did have to Google what he looked like. I've never watched wrestling. So I'd like heard the name, but I didn't know what he looked like. I guess now is a perfect time for me to say my opinion on Mega Halucha, and that is that it's good. I think it's pretty cool. I think that was a cool way to do it. I like it. I just found out Luxray isn't dark type. Luxray, the Gleam Eyes Pokemon, whose name means ray of light and isn't particularly malicious. That must have been quite a shock. Quite a shock! Ha! Yeah, fair enough. I did give it dark in my if every Pokemon was dual type video, and I feel kind of bad about it, but just, God, I can't think of anything else. Pokefans, Mega Evolution should only be for the weak Pokemon to make them stronger. Also, Pokefans, love these, hate this. I think people don't like Mega Audino because it's very bad. And also there was like way more deserving Pokemon, I feel. Also, who said I love the ones on the left? I didn't. I don't like despise them. I'm pretty neutral to most Megas. What's with today's Mega Evolution? They just added wings on its head. They just let him drink a lot and tied him. He's literally just wearing a costume. We don't want to hear that from someone with a baby who only grew up a little. Yeah, I mean, anyone who's like, the new Megas are like way worse than the old ones, fundamentally misunderstands Megas. Like, Dragonite is just like Ampharos. Something on his head got a lot bigger and fluffier. Victory Bell is kind of like Mega Slowbro. one aspect of it got really big. Also, that's not even true. He's literally just wearing a costume. Mega Hawlucha is significantly buffer than regular Hawlucha. The page talks about its like massive pecs, which I respect. Team Sky is gonna have fun with that one. Before visiting Grandma. After visiting Grandma. That's very cute. Okay, normally I've gotten sick of the why not use blah 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 memes, but this one is pretty funny. Literally dies, literally dies, literally dies, literally dies, gains supernatural powers, kind. I hope Fortress gets a mega form because then we'll all be forced to use Fortnite. Okay. I'm gonna chuckle at it and move on rather than nitpicking. What's that? We're from the future. We're your final forms mega evolutions. No way, this is so cool. Oh, hey. The game's not out yet. We could still get a Mega Flygon. And then she attempted to hug that Alpha Ursaring. And then she attempted to hug Lord Arcanine. Wait, and now Giratina's returning her? Wait, she's okay though. Also, I did find the artist in the comments. This person who has since deleted their account. Did not credit it, but someone in the comments said this is by Pinecone Jam. Reminder to please credit the artists of things that you post. Please stop aura farming, you're 50. Is she 50? I thought she was in her 40s. But still, this is very funny. Pokemon ZA has no abilities. Calm. Regigigas / slacking. Panic. Yeah, I'm really fascinated to see how that's all gonna work. Because it seems like they have stats like normal, I think. But then with no abilities, just because like the combat's different. Although Regigigas and slacking may not even be in the game. I feel bad for Mega Mawile though. Mega Mawile was only good because of its ability. Excuse me, did he just kill some Pokemon? I doubt it. Yeah, they're empty Pokeballs. Wait, Mewtwo does try to do this in the manga to Pokeballs with Pokemon in them, and it would have worked if Lance hadn't predicted it and let his Pokemon out early. Man, the manga's insane. A researcher found that the average 8-year-old British child could identify 80% of Pokemon, but only 50% of common wildlife species. Common wildlife species don't normally yell their names at you. Yes. Also, and even if they're not yelling their names like in the games, their name is right next to their picture. What kid is going to see a roseate spoonbill with roseate spoonbill right next to it? Friend, if you don't have a Game Boy, how do you play old Pokemon games? Me. Illegally. Is it illegal? I don't actually know, and we're not gonna talk about it. What's that? We're from Galar. The cruel Pokemon. No way, this is so cool. The malevolent Pokemon. Huh? Strong legs Pokemon. Cruel, malevolent, never skips leg day. The Thunder Thighs Pokemon. Hot take, I think Legend ZA went 3 for 3 with the new Megas. I think that's a warm take compared to my own. I think they've gone 2.5 for 3. Again, why are the wings folded toward the camera when Dragonite is looking left? I know it looks fine in the 3D. I don't really care for the Dragonite. I don't think it's awful, but like, that's funny and creative. That's super cool. This is just like a C by comparison. You wanna see me give new evolutions to Pokemon you forgot existed? You wanna see me do it again? Hey, toss in Ursaluna there. Shout out to new permanent evolutions. They're my favorite. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Why do Explosion and Self-Destruct have 5 PP if the Pokemon faints after using it? I would guess that originally it was because of just like coding. They like didn't make any moves that had under 5 PP, but now I think it makes sense if the move fails. Like if they try to use Explosion, but the opponent switches in something with Damp. It uses up a PP, but the move doesn't actually work. Which side are you on? Rival picking starter strong against yours? Rival picking starter weak against yours? I don't know if I feel super strongly about it, because by the time they're champion, you have other Pokemon that can handle the starter. The how side of it is kind of fun though, because you can have a climactic starter versus starter battle to end it, and you're actually probably gonna win, not lose. I think it's probably better in the long run that the very early game doesn't give you like exceptionally hard battles, so it doesn't deter people, kids particularly, who would get really frustrated. But I don't think I have like a strong opinion. Game Freak is making the Mega Evolutions look goofy, so we stop asking for them? No, Mega Evolutions have always looked goofy. Again, Mega Slowbro. Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow! That's a good reference. How I see myself? Oh no. How he sees me? Aw. How I see him? Ooh. how he sees himself. Oh, I encourage you all to see yourself like the people who love you see you. It's good for the brain. I have seen this comic before, and it is so old that Gen 6 was the most recent gen when it was created. It's a good bit, but also, wow, what a deep cut. I'm also not even sure how to find the original artist because it is well over a decade old. Does anyone remember that Pokemon episode where an unexplained giant Magikarp almost lands on and kills Ash, only for a swollen tanned Nurse Joy to show up, force-feed it a whole bottle of opiates, and then effortlessly overhead press the 1-ton fish before throwing it into the ocean, all in the space of about 30 seconds? No, I do not remember this, but I also fully believe that it is real. The oldest Pokemon episodes were insane and awesome. An actual ice poison type concept. Spotted the awful AI image on the recent meme review? Yes. Quick note, that was pointed out to me in the comments and I trimmed it from the video. Don't post AI art. If you do, I'll do my best to catch it and I might miss it and then I'm gonna feel bad. So don't do it. Anyways, decided I'd take it into my own hands and remedy this. Here's an actual ice poison mon drawn by human hands, thrown into the mix, initially sketched by yours truly, and I commissioned Sunshine Art Mon to give it a final rendition. Names are Chemicold, Flaskbite, and Germafroze for those interested, based on scientific flasks, refrigerated liquids, and germs/diseases. They're a line from my own little fake mon project that I've been working on for 2 years now. I really like these. Shout out to you for doing art and also commissioning an artist, and I'm a big fan. I want these. I particularly like the middle one, Flaskbite. Not often the middle one is my favorite of a line, but I do really like that one. When God prefers your descendant over you. He's just chilling in the, what is going on? Daniel, the cooler Daniel. Fair enough. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. Look, that's Hawlucha. Look how buff he is now. Fire. Not very effective. Poison, not very effective. Dragon. Oh, pretty good. They made a 9-to-5 Gengar figure? They did? Okay, it seems that this artist just does a bunch of very cute Gengar fan art. And here's the art from the post. I don't know who made the 3D model though. Pokemon is too childish, please grow up. Run. Agreed. Your significant others should support you in your hobbies. Are we absolutely serious? I do respect the effort though. I am just kind of mad. Dragon type is a spectrum. Apple, tree, plant to plant. I wish Pokemon were real. Beedrill is 3 feet tall. Yeah, Beedrill is the first Pokemon I think of whenever someone says anything related to Pokemon being real. Also, what is going on with its legs? Why are its legs so long? That's so horrifying. That thing I said I'd do yesterday. Me today. Art by Nota Mato. That is so sick. I reversed the Slowpoke meme. Ah yes, referenced in my 12 Pokemon memes video. You should watch it. My favorite kind of Pokemon, Ghost. Cute. It's evolving just backwards. Pokemon game in 2025 with no balconies. Pokemon game in 2013 with balconies. We're not letting balconies be the new Sword and Shield tree, okay? Who cares? You can go on the roof of this one. You can't go on the roof of that one. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? The end of the John Michael Cup. This is funny, but also Leaderboard is a blast. If you missed this video, Leaderboard is the new series replacing the John Michael Cup that's just a lot more flexible, and it's allowing you to get more competition videos more quickly. It's all on PM7. There's 2 episodes up as of right now, and they were very fun to make, and I think they're really good videos. So, like this announcement video says, the end of the John Michael Cup is the start of something we think is better. What? The Omni Ring? But I wanted Ash's drip! Fair enough. Hello, Miraidon from Paldea. Hello, Lugia from Johto. Ooh, a Mega Flygon concept that I made. I like it. I want one to be real. Found this small talented artist on TikTok and I think deserves to be seen. Their name is Monster of Sukep, and that is so cool. Again, I don't like Mega Dragonite in the official media, but I do like it in fan art. Ooh, that's horrifying, but like cool horrifying. Oh my god. There's little drawings on it. Whoa, Mega Absol's having a rough day. Like, as in, like, it looks like it's in pain, to be clear. Oh, a saddle. My god, that's cool. This monster of Sukep person is very, look at that Lucario aura farming. Like, and it's a Lucario that's aura farming. That's perfect. Hell yeah. The new ZA Megas so far, cool Megas, goofy Megas. Well, this post I see was made before Mega Halucha. Team Sky! Team Sky in Paldea. Because of sandwiches. Oh, all right, I get it. That's pretty good. I'll always be proud of Doug Trio for seeking therapy and dealing with his anger issues. It's now time for the curated slideshow. January, blink, September. I haven't felt that same way, to be honest. I don't know about y'all, but this year has felt very slow. Mikey, if he was the leader or just a part of different evil teams. Ooh, this is the Team Sky Mikey. Joining teams he would never join, but looking very cool. Aqua Captain Mikey. Magma Leader Mikey. How do I put my arms down without impaling my ribcage? Galactic Agent, oh my god, I'm like best genist. Ooh, Plasma Ranger, I like the gradient on the pantaloons. Okay, that's the sickest any Team Flare member has ever looked. Oh, that's clean. The midriff, my god. That's so fun. More Fakemon. It's Ollie again with more Fakemon from my Texas-inspired region. You may remember me from last month posting some Fakemon after meeting you in person. Here I am again. Excellent, excellent. What is this very cute one? Rasket. He's so cute. Ooh, Banjove. Bug normal type. Finally. Inspired by Weevils, Banjos, and good old Texas country and bluegrass. Oh, Renlet. He's so cute. I love the little birds. I made one of Mikey's favorites, a convergent form based on terrains. Terraform, a terrain cast form version. This is exquisite. Oh, look at him. He's a little dinosaur. Very good. He's a rover device made to investigate the terrain of an area, maybe a planar environments here on Earth. I need this Pokemon in my life. I need it real. I like cute little orbs. The Ansi being the only Kalos Mega, Halucha, and I took that personally. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Team Sky's gonna be very excited. I think I said that already, and I am saying it again. No style. Style! Michael verse incorrect quotes with art by the lovely Saxolotl. In this world, it's milk or be milked. It's really not. Oh no. Ooh! I've been learning pixel art in an attempt to join Team Sky. While I'm primarily a water type user, there are many overlaps. Gyarados, Pelipper, Swanna, we can make it work. We can make it work with some specific ones, but holy crap, I'm very impressed. John Michael tier list. Me and John in A. Wait, are all these other people John Michaels? Ozzy Osbourne is a John Michael? Also, John Green is a John Michael, fun fact. What if James still had Victory Bell? Oh, he would die. A Rattata variant inspired by lab mice. Ooh, cool, but a bummer. What if it was wearing clothes? Yeah! Ooh, that's cool. Mega Halucha versus Gigantamax Machamp. I would love to see that. Ooh. Evolution tattoo designs. That's really cool. You're very talented. Ooh, a Ting Lu art. It's so menacing. I haven't done the Ting Lu raid at all. I did the first two. I was traveling. Mikey makes a meme video. It's not a meme review. Yes, you should watch it. I worked hard on it. I was like a journalist type thing a little bit, barely. Aw, this is cute. He is a chunky boy, is he not? Oh, my God, yes indeed, he is a chunky boy. Alrighty, that's where I'm gonna wrap it up for this episode of Pokemon Meme Review. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see your short form videos next time. And that's all I have for now. So till next time, Poke fans, gotta catch them all.